Hello my house, I'm Athina and I'm grateful that you're here with me today. Today we are going to look into messages to encourage you to messages that may help you go through a time of hardships. It's just here really to hype you up, encourage you. That's the main part. Then there will be the second part of this, because I will be, as you can see, there are no decks here in front, because I will be using my self-made music deck, so with encouraging messages and so on and so forth. They are music, so you will also have some songs that you may listen to it if you need a pick me up song to listen. After that, I will shuffle some affirmations card from a deck that I have not used on my channel before, so the deck is going to make its debut today. And then lastly, I will be reading a passage from a book. I will do some book divination, so some Libromancy, and get us a final message from a book that should encourage us. I find that the book really makes me feel seen, and I feel not alone as much while I was reading it. It was a good book, so you know the book, probably have seen it before me using on this channel, so it's probably not going to be the longest pick a card reading. It's just a small pick me up, me cheering you on, me encouraging you with some songs, with some affirmation that may help you when you are going through some tough parts, and some nice message from a book that may make you feel seen, understood. Whatever may come up, it will come up. So you can choose your group in different ways. Less than normal, but we have the color of the dice, the crystals, and at the end of the 1 minute meditation music, I will be playing a different tune on my guitar. So if you are clairaudient and select with hearing, you may hear a tune that strikes you at the most, that you find comfortable and resonates. And I'm going to play it like this, that first pile 1, 2, and 3, then again 1, 2, and 3, so you hear the tune twice. And of course everything is in the description down below, so that you can click to your group as well as, or hear the meditation more than for 1 minute, and hear it for 2 minutes if you want, or hear the clairaudient selection more than once. You are free. So let's get to know the groups. Pile number 1 has the yellow dice, and your crystal is this raw rainbow fluoride. It's a really pretty stone. I got it as a present. Pile number 2, you have this black obsidian, raw as well. Same present that came, the fluoride. And pile number 3, you have this clear quartz, raw. Came in the same present as these, the 2 others here. And you have the orange dice. And pile number 2, you have the green dice. Oops. I'm all over the place, but anyway. So I'm going to leave you now for 1 minute so that you can meditate upon the crystals and the dices, and afterwards, if you want, the clairaudient selection, and I will be seeing you at your piles. See you later. one, you chose the Rainbow Fluoride, the number 1, the tune that you heard, and this is going to be your little pick-me-up. Oh no, the fluoride broke a little bit. Oh no. So let's get started with the main thing. Some encouraging messages from songs that I found encouraging, or maybe some of them are also a little bit provocative in the sense of lets you think about stuff. So there are songs, parts of songs that I've written down that I thought it would fit the theme. It's this type of divination is called rhapsodomancy. I hope I pronounced it right. I didn't know that it existed, but it does, and so here we are. So today we are going to use different divination methods: rhapsodomancy, libromancy, and oracle cards. I don't know, the affirmation would be oracle cards. So let's get started. So please speak out. What encouraging messages do you have for pie number 1? What messages do you have for pie number 1? What encouraging messages are there for pie number 1 when they need a pick-me-up? So yeah, and yes, I'm getting a lot because it's not going to be a long reading. So I thought, let's get as much cards as we can. So, at the back of the deck we have Hope World by J-Hope from BTS. It says here, say hello to my Hope World. This is my world, my own story. So I've wrote this down because I like it, because this is my world, my own story. So this is your world, pile number 1, and this is your story. You can make it the way that you see fit. You can do the things that you want to do, that makes you happy, that you're passionate about. You can write your own story. So how do you want your story to be? What does your story need to have so that you can create it? So we have then, try everything from Zootopia. I won't give up, no I won't give in, till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave, I want to try everything. I want to try even though I could fail. So there is a sense of not giving up on what you are doing right now until you reach the end. And if it doesn't work when you are at the finish line, then you can start again. It's okay. You have enough time, and it's not shameful to start all over again. Like for example, I quit college in 2020. Now it's 2023, and I have been trying to find what my career is going to be, defining myself as well. I am planning to study languages to get into college, to study application language, and the master. The plan is to do the master so that I can be a translator. But I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if this is meant for me. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I have to try. As I tried to be a elementary school teacher or primary school teacher, whatever the word is. I think elementary school teacher, and I saw that it was not fit for me. I tried till the point that I knew it's not going to work, so I quit, and now I'm going to start over again, and it's okay. So try everything, even though you could fail. You learn from your mistakes. Like for example, I have done mistakes on this channel before. Typos on the thumbnail or on the title. probably I mentioned that I would do something and I forgot to do it. So just by that you learn, as well as, for example, my father, he's not watching any more of my videos, but when he was watching, he would say, yo, you say a lot of ams and ams. Try to deal that down. Then I was like, oh, okay. And then I started to be really self-conscious when I'm talking, and so I could not free flow whatever I wanted. But yeah, probably still say a lot of ams and ohs and because I'm thinking of what I need to say next and what the right word will be, or the right phrase. But that happens, and it's okay. There are people that still like me, even though I make this and watch my videos. So thank you for being with me. But yeah, so try whatever you need to try. Start over again. Don't leave. Don't give up. Try everything possible. Then you have also Outro Wings by BTS. I made a decision. I will have unconditional trust. It's time to be brave. I'm not afraid because I believe I'm different from what I was. I won't cry on my path. I won't hang my head low. That is the sky and I'll be flying there. Fly. So you made your decision, yet now you have to have unconditional trust that it's going to work out. And sometimes when we take that leap of faith, we need to be brave, we need to be courageous, but you have to believe in yourself, because you are not how you used to be. You're not the same person as you were yesterday, nor 1 month ago or 1 year ago. You are a different person. You have enough strength. You went through a lot of things in your life, and all those things made you stronger. So you have to believe in yourself and be brave and go on. I can't promise you that you won't cry. Sometimes you need a good cry to let those emotions out, so that it doesn't pent up. But never hang your head low. Be proud of yourself. Look at the sky. Have the sky as your limit, because it is limitless, and fly. You are meant to fly up. Like the little angel that I have here. You can fly so high. You can reach whatever you want to reach. Let's make it like this. And you also have On by BTS. Even if I fall, I come right up and scream. That's how we've always been. Even if my knees drop to the ground, as long as they don't get buried. Yeah. There will be times where you fall down, where you get yourself hurt, but you need to stand up again and try again. Keep on trying till you reach the end. You are not going to get buried. You know, little children, sometimes when they fall down, some of them, they don't even cry. They just stand up again and walk as if nothing has happened. And the same, it's like something that we should learn as adults as well. When we fall, okay, maybe it hurts. It's okay to cry, but stand up again and try again. Because as long as your knees don't get buried, you can stand up again. Then you have Dope by BTS. Don't ever give up. You know you're not lonely. Or dawn is prettier than the day. So can I get a little bit of hope? Yeah. Wake your sleeping mouth. Go. Again, the message, don't give up. You know that you're not lonely. There is me, myself and I cheering you on. There is your spiritual team cheering you on and being there for you on the hardest part. So you need a little bit more of hope. So wake up and go. Get the hope that you need, the trust that you need. Trust in yourself. Be brave. Don't give up. It's not time to give up. Just do it. Never give up. It's why am I seeing this meme? There was a time a few weeks ago, I think, I don't know when, that I watched my favorite VTuber, and he with another VTuber, they both exchanged memes. They both looked for Japanese memes and English memes or international memes, because he knows a lot of memes, and so she thought it would be fun if he would taught him some memes, and him. So they both searched and had a list, and one of the memes was this Japanese guy that is like in the lake, standing in the lake and saying never give up. And then there was the chat, because they were doing a live stream, the chat, and they themselves talked about the meme of just do it. It's like the same, the Japanese one with never give up, and then the meme of just do it. And then we chat was also, they would make a fantastic collaboration. And I'm seeing those memes like just do it, never give up in my head. And I also hear it, I think it may be some sort of joke, but I hear the song, never give up, I'm never going to let you down. Unfortunately, I don't know more of the lyrics, but it's never give up, I'm never going to give up, I'm never going to let you down. I don't know how it goes, but maybe it means something to you. Maybe you find it funny. I don't know. Maybe listen to it. I have no idea. It came out. I just say it. So never give up. Just do it. Then we have So What by BTS. Your worries without no answer. Don't fall into them and stay in them. Yeah. Don't stay in your worries. They are just worries. They have no answer. So don't dig yourself into this hole of worries and anxiety. I, as an anxious person myself, I know what I'm talking about. And I would also constantly worrying, this would make me paralyzed. I would not move, I would not try, but I cannot know if it's going to work out or not if I haven't tried. So sometimes we need to be brave and courageous and just try it and see what happens. And if it fails, it's okay, you can start over again and do something different. So don't stay in your worries. They have no answer. Don't fall into them. Maybe you find here some affirmations, or the message in the book is going to be some sort of help to when you're starting to worry again, like saying it as a mantra. The affirmations when you are getting worried and anxious, it can help in calming down yourself. And of course the music. So we have a lot of K-pop. But they are good. This one is even in Japanese. As I was talking about the Japanese meme, here we go with Japanese song that BTS sings in Japanese. Good Day by BTS. As you share happiness, it multiplies. But if you share sadness also, it multiplies too. So ours love and rests on my shoulder. So share with people the good things, even if it's something small, even if it's like random person gave you a candy, and just don't follow them into their car. Or maybe there was in a store, sometimes they have like this, not in all stores, but here I saw some stores that have like these candies that you can just pick up one for free, and just get one of them. Give yourself something nice, something that you can be happy about. Maybe watch your favorite movie and be happy about that, and share, yeah, I watched this movie, it's like my all-time favorite, and just gush about it, because you are in a state of, your vibration is in a state of happiness and fun, and this can attract more fun stuff into your life. And also you are going to, at the same time, reprogram your mind into seeing more of the positive things that you have in life. And maybe even if something negative happens, you may be even able to see the good in the negative. So, hey, who knows? Who knows? Then we also have Follow the Rain. Oh, not a K-pop. I'm not Japanese, it's English. By 77 Bombay Street. Like a shadow, I'm not living, just reacting to life. Now I know we must stand up for dreams and passions. Never give up the fight. Yeah. Maybe you have lately not been working on your dreams and passions and just been like a shadow, reacting to life as how it goes. So, and this is an encouragement for you to stand up for your dreams and your passions and not to give up the fight, to change how you've been going on with it now. So again, we have the encouragement of not giving up. Please don't give up on your dreams. It's like someone telling me, because my parents, they know that I do this video, it would be like, I'm glad that I have them and that they are so supportive of me, but it would have made me sad if, for example, my mother would have said, give up on that dream, this is nothing, you're not going to gain anything from it, even though it's something I do for fun, that I do with passion, and I come alive when I do it. So when I'm not filming, sometimes I'm like this all-time neutral mood, not feeling much, a bit apathetic, lethargic. But as soon as I get to sit here and talk to you and film my videos, whatever, if it is a pick a card or any other videos that I do where I talk about the things that I have experienced or things that I like, and I'm sharing this stuff, it makes me come alive. I'm alive. I'm full of energy. I'm full of emotions even. I'm not this all-time monotone speaking person that is bored as hell. So don't give up on your dreams and your passions. I don't want to see others be like I am when I'm not doing the thing that I love. It really takes on a toll. And I know I've been there with the college and stuff, where I've just woke up and went to college and done the stuff because I had to, but not because I had fun in it. And this just took more energy. It was an energy taker, because I was not doing it for fun, nor did I love it. So it just sucked up my energy, and it didn't give it back. In comparison to my videos, I give energy to the videos and I do it, but I get energy back, because after I've filmed, I have this spurt of energy and this motivation and this fun energy around me. But when I was in college, I was just dead. I was just dead inside. So I don't want someone to go through that too. It is nice to be on the side of passions and dreams. It is hard. It is hard because views and stuff like this sometimes do disencourage, but I will keep on going. As I said in previous videos of mine, that if I can be of help to someone, then that's okay. Then I have accomplished what I wanted to do. Then we have the song "Make It Shine" sung by Victoria Justice from the series Victorious, because you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. So yeah, if you're living in your imagination, and if you can make that imagination come true, your dreams and passions come true, tomorrow you're going to be everybody's fascination. They will go and be like, how did you do that? That's so cool what you're doing, that you are living your dream and passions and happy. And sometimes it's not for everyone to be living on the dreams and passions. Sometimes dreams and passion are some like a sidekick and you have another job. That is totally fine as well. You know your life better. I'm just going to encourage you with whatever you are deciding to do and whatever your path is. So I'm just here, the cheerleader. Whatever you do, I'm going to cheer you on. Except if you are going to murder someone, then I cannot cheer you on. But I don't think that this is going to happen. But yeah, let's go. Then we have Club of Optimistic People by 77 Bomber Street. Every step you take will surely bring closer. Forget the small mistakes. We are on a roller coaster, and when you're down, you'll rise with sunshine in your eyes. Yeah, every step you take will bring you closer to your dreams, to your passions, and to being the fascination of everyone. Forget about the small mistakes. They're not worth for you to mull over again and again and again. Learn from them so that you can do it differently when you try it the next time. And know that when you're on a roller coaster, you have your ups and you have your downs. But know that every time when you're down, you're going to rise again. And the sunshine, the smile, and the joy will come back to you. It does remind me of the affirmators deck. Hold on, let me pick it up. Because there is a card that says something I found funny. So let me see if I can find it fast. Here we have the affirmators deck. It's a funny affirmations deck. It's totally my humor. Now you see my broken humor. It says here on the affirmation deck, ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. It reminds me a little bit of those drunk stories. In the moment when you're drunk and on your hangover, you don't find it funny at all. But when you, years later, when you tell your friends or someone, yeah, I had this episode of drunkenness, that this and this happened, looking back at it, it was stupid, but somehow still fun, even though on the next day I was dying of hangover. It was still somehow really fun. The same goes for life. Life is like a drunk story. There are some times where you are going to suffer with the hangover, but then there are also stuff that when you pass through it, it makes for a good story. Then we have Burning Up Fire by BTS. It's okay to just live because we're still young. Who do you think you are to say otherwise? Stop comparing. I'm only human. So what? Yeah, it's okay to sometimes just live and exist. It's okay to not be always productive. Like, hold on. This reminds me of the 1717. Hold on. Here, the time was 1717. So, what was I? The quote that I've productivity quote motivation. Let's see if I can find it. Productivity. It's okay to sometimes just exist. Let's see. Yeah, here we have. It's the quote from I don't know who, but it says, your self-worth doesn't depend on your productivity, and it's okay to just exist sometimes. The same here. It's okay to just be, just exist. So don't compare yourself to others. We all have different times when we bloom and when we have success or whatever. I did make a post on the community tab here on YouTube as well as on my Instagram about flowers. Hold on. Let me read it for you because I have my iPad here, so I can go on my YouTube channel and read it. what I've wrote, for those that may not want to go to the community tab, because it is quite down. It's not the first thing that you see anymore. It has flowers on it. So it's here. It looks like this, the flowers. And you see here there are flowers that bloom and some other flowers that don't bloom. So I have written here, talking about this picture. This picture I took on the 1st of April 2023. This year. If you see this video on another time, this is still meant for you. So I posted this like 6 months ago. It's not the same day that I took the pictures when I wrote these things down because I needed time to gather my thoughts. So here I wrote, it was a rare moment of me watching nature, and I found it so beautiful I had to take a picture. While looking at the flowers, I understood that humans are like nature. As you can see in the picture, there are flowers blooming and some are still in the bud phase. It made me realize that we humans are like that too. Let me explain something here. I have seen my friends get into a career and working hard. Some even have a romantic partner and are living life. I started to compare myself to them even though I know I shouldn't. I saw myself still wondering who I am, and I didn't know much about what I love to do, nor did I have a relationship. I felt like I was behind everyone else. Of course, I hear that everyone has their time to bloom, and we are all different in when we bloom. I knew that, but it only clicked when I saw the flowers. It made me realize that even flowers have their own time to bloom, and even if they are from the same place, it doesn't mean that they have to bloom at the same time. They are still beautiful even in their bud phase. So I think I should appreciate myself too in my bud phase and know that I am beautiful too, even if I'm not blooming yet. We don't have to rush our blooming. When the time's right, we bloom beautiful in different timings, but we will all look beautiful. If you have worried about this too, maybe this message can be a comfort to you, as how the flowers were a comfort to me. Yeah. Ew. There we have it. Then, last song for today, we have Katy Perry, Firework. I'm sorry, I had to laugh because my favorite VTuber is playing a video game that is called Firework. It's a Chinese game, and he made the joke in the title with Katy Perry. That's why I was like, the synchronicity here is not is funny. That's why I snorted. So, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Yeah, you all know that the saying that after the rain the sun comes again. So the saying goes, after a hurricane there is a rainbow, and it's true. Maybe when all the doors are closed, maybe it's because they needed to be closed so that you can see the one that is open for you and the right one for you. So think about it. If you have been worrying, no, why is this not working out? This is also not working out. Those doors are closed so that you can find the one that is open, and that will lead you to the perfect road. So now on to the affirmations. This is my daily affirmation circle. Guaranteed to make you feel good. It's by Vanessa Samina, the same person that made the Gentle Heart Tarot and the Dark Heart Tarot. If you have seen my deck collection, you see those two decks there. And as well as in my YouTube videos, in my other pick cards, they appear there sometimes too. So, and she made this affirmation deck, and I was like, oh cool, I need a cool affirmation deck for myself and maybe also for my channel, so let's get it. And so I got it. I've used it for myself and I love it. So let's get some affirmations for you. So please, Spirit guides, which affirmation would be the most helpful for pile number 2? Now there was some that flew to the ground. Let me get it. Oh, voilà. So, what other affirmations would be helpful for pile number 1? Any more affirmations for pile number 1? So, this would be a good start with those that we have now here. So at the back of the deck, we have the affirmation, I take responsibility for who I am. So let's go. We have, I am never alone. I take excellent care of my mind. I trust in my abilities to conquer challenges. I am gentle with myself and others. I am committed to living my best life. I deserve to invest in myself continuously. I practice gratitude each day. I am accepting of my past. I can overcome any obstacle. I attract only what I desire. I trust my instincts. I fully believe in the person I am becoming. I am creating a life I am proud of. Last but not least, we have I listen to my sacred intuition. So those are the affirmations that you got. Maybe you can screenshot if you want to. Let me see, can you see them all? Yes, you can. So if you want to screenshot, you can take the screenshot now so that you have the affirmations. And let's go to the passage of the book. I'm using for this one the Letters to a Starseed, Messages and Activations for Remembering Who You Are and Why You Came Here by Rebecca Campbell. So these spirit guides give us some encouraging messages for pile number 1 or any messages that could help pile number 1 right now when they find this video. It's on page 102 and 103. We all have a role to play, but only we know what our role is. We all have a role to play, but only we know what our role is. Paths unfold only when we walk them. Don't let someone who is not you tell you what you should do. They're not you and you're not them. They don't know and will never know what's for you, just as you don't know and will never know what's for them. If they're spending their precious moments on earth worrying about what you should be doing with yours, they're wasting theirs. Don't let them waste yours. Your life and your time are precious jewels. If someone thinks that it's their job to point out the way your path should be spiraling, they're likely ignoring the jewels of their own life. Don't let their distractedness distract you from yours. Keep your gaze set. Politely invite them to do the same. As you walk your spiral, you'll find yourself turning toward others and others turning toward you. What a wonderful thing to share your journey. And while your path may naturally influence on others, keep walking your way when the inevitable call to turn comes. And it always comes. Endings are necessary for beginnings to happen. As you walk your spiral, you'll find that others' spiral may overlap and activate you along your way. Let them. But don't let seeing someone else's potential unfolding convince you to boycott your own. This won't help you or them. Keep walking on. Don't let someone who is walking a different path to your own tell you how to walk yours. Nobody but you can or will ever know what it takes, has taken, and will take to walk your way. Wave them on. And without waver, keep trusting the seeds that have always been planted deep within. Soul inquiry are questions that you can meditate upon, make a journey entry to find the answer deep within yourself. The questions here are, what are you being called to turn toward? And what are you being called to turn away from? So pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that this could help you. I'm cheering you on. I wish you good luck and all the best, and I will thank you for staying with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2, you chose the Black Obsidian, the number 2, and this is going to be your reading. So let's get started. So this is my deck that I made myself with songs and some of the lyrics of those songs that I found fitting for encouraging. It can also be a little bit provocative to make you think for yourself. So this is a divination form that is called, I don't know if I said this in the intro or if I said this for pile number 1, but it's a divination called Rhapsodomancy. I hope I pronounced it correctly, but yeah, it is. I didn't know that it existed, but my friend said, hey, what you're doing is called this here, because she loves different forms of divination. Then we have this, the Oracle deck with the affirmations, and Libromancy with the book. So we have different types of divination today. So yeah, let's see what songs you get to listen to, or what messages are there to encourage you on your way. So please speak out. What words of encouragement does pile number 2 need? What songs could they listen to? What encouraging messages are there for pile number 2? Any songs and any encouraging messages for pile number 2? So yes, I'm taking as much as I can. Good. At the back of the deck we have the song Permission to Dance by BTS. There's always something that's standing in the way, but if you don't let it face you, you'll know just how to break. Just keep the right vibe, yeah, cause there's no looking back. There ain't no one to prove we done got this unlocked, yeah. Yeah, there's always sometimes something standing in a way, some obstacle, some challenge, but don't let it get to you. You know how to break free from it. You know how to get past it. You just have to believe in yourself, to be courageous and keep on trying. There's nothing that can hold you back, and there's no one that can prove you otherwise. So keep on going. And then we have Headphones by Brittany Cole. So keep your head up high and dust off your shoulders. It's alright. No, it's not over. Love is here. It came to dry up all your tears. Oh, can you feel it? Gotta believe it. Gotta see it. By your side in the middle of the night. Yeah, keep your head up high. Dust off your shoulder. It's not over. Whatever happened, it's not over. Your life's not over. You can start over again. Everything's going to be alright. And love is always around you. You may not see it, but you can feel it. You just have to believe it, and you will see it. Sometimes it's there in the middle of the night, and it can be the form of your spirit guides just hanging around you. Or you just have to quiet down and feel into the air, and you will feel that they are there with you. Then there are people that love you, your friends, your family. And if you find that you have no one like that, then do know that you have not met everyone that's going to love you. You are still going to meet a lot of people. I, for example, when you're seeing this video, I'm in Brazil. I will be meeting up new people in the form of I'm going to get to know better my aunt and my uncle. I'm going to spend a lot of time with them, as well as my cousins and my aunt's friend is going to visit too, and my aunt, her friend, me, and my uncle, we are going to the beach for New Year's Eve and New Year's. So I'm going to meet someone new as well. So, and I don't know, maybe we hit it off well, and we are going to be friends as well. I have no idea. I will see it. So I haven't met all the people that are going to love me yet. They are still out there. Some of them I have met online, in my community, my tarot and divination community. We have not met in real life, but we hit it off so well when we're writing. We are encouraging each other on our individual paths. So maybe it's for you too. Searching for a community with the stuff that you love, you will find it on Reddit, on Amino. Even though Amino, the app sometimes is a little bit laggy, but you can find those people that will like you for who you are and for what you like as well. You never know. Then you have Own the World by 77 Bombay Street. You can own the world. Please don't hide your face. Why we trade our place? You can own the world. Yeah, don't hide yourself. You can own the world. You can have whatever you want to. So don't hide yourself. Don't make yourself small. You can do this. You can do this. Then we have Club of Optic Mystic People by 77 Bombay Street. Smile, 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 smile. Let's forget about the why and when. Yeah, sometimes we always think about why is this happening? Why? And when will this happen? When? But we are not focusing on the here and now, on the beauty that is present now. This moment is not going to last. So let's forget about the why and when and just live. Just smile. Just go on. The answer to those questions sometimes will come when the time passed. So the answer to the why this happened and when this is going to happen, only time will tell. That's why we have divine timing. It's something that a lot don't like, but it is needed. Because sometimes if we get what we want right now, but it was not meant for us to have right now, we may end up losing it because we have not went through some lessons that we needed before that, so that we could maintain the relationship or the career or the work for different reasons, different meanings, for different things, different meanings and reasons. But yeah, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So sometimes we really need to just hang in there and wait till the answer come. Someday we will realize, oh, this needed to happen for this and that. Now it makes sense. And then you will be grateful for that this happened. Then we have Permission to Dance by BTS. I wanna dance, the music's got me going. Ain't nothing that can stop how we move, yeah. Let's break our plans and live like we're golden and roll in like we're dancing fools. Yeah, nobody's going to stop you from doing what you want. Or how you do this. Just live like you're golden and be sometimes the little fool that just lost at things. Just have fun. Sometimes you don't have to be all time serious. You can even make fun of some silly mistakes. That's just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy a life. Then you have Dos Oruguitas from the movie Encanto, two caterpillars. It says, Ay mariposas no se aguanten más. butterflies, they can't hold it in any longer. Hay que crecer aparte y volver. It's because it's talking about two. It's two butterflies. It's time to grow, but from a distance from each other. So they have always been together since they were two caterpillars. So the butterflies now have to separate from each other so that they can grow and evolve. Hacia adelante seguirás. I think this means, like, I'm not really sure, but it means that just keep continuing. Sometimes when you are meant to find each other again, you will, but now you have to walk a path separate from each other so that you can grow and evolve and just keep on moving forward. And if it's meant to be, those two butterflies will find each other again. In this case, you and someone else, maybe, or something else. Then we have Flowers by Miley Cyrus, probably someone else. It says here, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Love yourself. Love yourself, pie number 2. If you think that you need someone to do all those things to you, no, you don't need it. You can do all these things for yourself. For example, this year in 2023, normally on Valentine's Day, I'm like this. Valentine's Day, couples, because I'm a lonely single. But this year I thought, you know what? I'm going to give myself something for Valentine's Day. I'm going to show myself some love. And I bought some of the good chocolate, like the really good chocolate, the really good Swiss chocolate. As a person that lives in Switzerland, it's easy to get the good Swiss chocolate. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but hey, I enjoyed the chocolate for weeks. Because it's like those round chocolate that really melts in your mouth. Wow, it's so good. It's really good, and I enjoyed it for weeks because I would not eat the whole package in one day. That would not do my stomach good, but I had some good chocolate for some time, and I even shared some of the chocolate with my mother. So you can buy yourself whatever you want. Like, for example, today I bought myself some new decks, some new oracle decks. Sadly, I will not see them when they arrive because I'm in Brazil. But when I come back, I will have the joy of, yeah, I finally can open up the oracle deck and use it. Let's see what they have for messages for me. As well as some weeks ago, I bought a plushie that was a collaboration from my favorite YouTuber's company and Sanrio, like, I don't know if you know, Hello Kitty and Cinnamon Roll, Pudding, and all the other characters. And my favorite VTuber, he got to collaborate with them and got a plushie charm. It's like a key chain where Cinnamon Roll has his clothes on, and I was like, oh my god, this is so adorable. I need this because I like my VTuber. He sometimes says things that I'm like, yo dude, same. I think the same way as you do, and I'm like, oh, I'm not alone in this world anymore. There's someone else that thinks the same, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not lonely, even though he doesn't know that I exist. I'm like, yeah, I'm not alone. There's someone else that thinks the same. And so I had to get the plushie. Unfortunately, the plushie is only going to come in February of 2024, but still I have something to look forward to. It's my Valentine's present for 2024. Last year it was chocolate. This year it's going to be the plushie charm. So I have also gone to the cinema by myself and watched the BTS documentary. I had fun by myself. It was an experience. Watching a movie on your own and then going to the city and just have a walk around there, enjoying the sun. It was summer, listening to music and just be there and enjoy time, because I had to wait for the next movie, because I was watching 2 movies on the same day. Also 2 documentaries of BTS on the same day, and so I was like, yeah. I spent time with myself and it was nice. I did walk too much and my foot started hurting, but hey, it was an experience. I was with myself. I enjoyed it. So you can enjoy your time with yourself too. Then we have BTS feat Charlie XCX. I don't know how to pronounce this person. The song is called Dream Glow. My dream is to stay, AA. I won't give up, AA. Dream glow. Yeah, your dream is to stay, so don't give up on your dream. Let your dream glow. Let yourself glow. Let's go get it. Then we have, we're all in this together from High School Musical. Yes, it is. Yes, it is High School Musical, but you hear me out. The song's pretty good. So I remembered the song and I was like, I need to listen to it. And when I listened to it and I heard the lyrics, because when it came out, I was not good at English, so I did not understand much of the song. But now that I am well versed in the English language, and I heard it now, I was like, hey, this is a damn good song. This could make into my lyrics oracle, so I wrote it down. So here we are. We are all in this together once we know that we are. We're all stars, and we see that. We are all in this together, and it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dream come true. Yes, we are all stars, shining bright, making our dreams come true. So here I am encouraging you on your dream, and I hope that you encourage me in my dream too. So we can achieve so much more when we, instead of comparing to each other and being envious of what the other person has, instead of that, let's encourage each other so that we can make our dreams come true. It's so much nicer if you say, hey, I achieved this, and then you go and, hey, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. And then one day you are the person that say, hey, look, I achieved this, and the other person is going to be, so good, I'm so happy for you. If you have, for example, if you don't have someone to share that is going to genuinely cheer you on and congratulate yourself, then turn to myself. You can write whenever you want a comment on YouTube and say, hey, I achieved this, I'm so proud of myself, and you bet I'm going to answer you and say, I'm proud of yourself, you've done a great job, congratulations, I'm happy for you. Because that's what I want too. I want also someone to cheer me on. So I can do this for others too. So what I give is what I will receive. So I want to give someone encouragement. Someday I will receive the encouragement from someone. Who knows? Then we have Not Today by BTS. Turn it up, burn it up, until the day of victory. Fight. Don't kneel, don't collapse. That's not today. That's to do not today. So, until the day of victory. Pie number 2, fight. Don't kneel, don't collapse. Keep on going. You've got this. You've got this. It's not today that you are going to lose. It's not today that you're going to give up. Let's go. Then we have Brave by Sarah Bareilles. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but it's Brave. So, everybody's been there. Everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Fallen for the fear and done some disappearing. Bow down to the mighty, but don't run. Stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. This is all about a song that you should speak up for yourself. That you should not hold your tongue and speak up for yourself. Speak your truth. Maybe you have to tell someone something important. Don't hold it back. They will not know what you're going through. So be brave. Say what you need to say. You've got this. You have your spiritual team supporting you. You have the universe supporting you. And I am supporting you too. So some of these days, let the light in and show me how big your brave is. You've got this. Pile number 2, you've got this. Then you also have Brave by Sarah Bareilles. More of the same song is Innocence. Your history of silence won't do you any good. Did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? So you're being encouraged to tell someone the truth. The history of silence has never done anything good. So be brave and tell them. It's sometimes the best for both of you to know the truth. Even if sometimes we hold back on the truth because we don't want someone to get hurt. But sometimes it's best if they know they are able to work through this and process those things better if they know the truth. Because if they don't, you are going to be the one that's going to end up hurting and not happy. So be brave. So tell them the truth. And then last but not least, we have Follow the Rain by 77 Bombay Street. I've made choices, can't deny it, but have I meant what I said? I don't know. I think it's time now to make some changes. Time to get out of my bed. Yeah, you have made choices. You can't deny them. But have you really meant what you said that you're going to do? If you said to yourself that I'm going to do this, but you haven't, have you really meant what you said? Have you tried to do it? So it's time for you to change. It's time for you to get up out of that bed and make those changes come true. You've got this, pie number 2. You will achieve it. So now, on to the affirmations to help you when you're worrying about something, or if you need to push yourself, or to reprogram your mind. This is my daily affirmation circle, guaranteed to make you feel good. It's by Vanessa Samina, the same person that made the Gentle Heart Tarot and the Dark Heart Tarot, if you've seen those decks in my collection and also in my videos. She made this oracle deck with affirmations. I was like, oh, that's cool. I think I need this for myself and also for my channel, so I've got it, and I have used it for now only on myself, but it's now time for this deck to be also used for you. So I hope that those affirmations can help you. So please read which affirmation would be helpful for pile number 2s. Which affirmation can help pile number 2s right now when they find this video, whenever that may be. What affirmation can be the most helpful for pile number 2s right now? So we have some. So at the back of the deck from the affirmation, we have the affirmation, I permit myself to express how I feel. Works good with the brave song from Sarah. So let's get into the other affirmations. We have, I am always protected. I am patient with myself and others. I am in love with my life. I deserve to relax and recharge. I can make a difference in the world. I believe in my dreams and aspirations. I am proud of who I am. I will not stop until I win. Hey, the BTS song came up again with the not today. Then we have, I am courageous and face my fears. I am a magnet for success. I deserve to take rest whenever needed. I am gentle with myself and others. I'm in control of my happiness. I radiate positivity. I take action and make things happen. I am never alone. I am worthy of good things. And last but not least, I am accepting of my flaws. So let's see. Can you see all the affirmations first and foremost? Yes, you can. If you want to take a screenshot of those affirmations for yourself, you can do this now. Let me drink some water. Let's get a last message from the Letters to a Starseed. Messages and activations for remembering who you are and why you came here by Rebecca Campbell. So let's see if there is a nice message to close this reading of, an encouraging message or whatever is needed for you, pile number 2. So please regards a last encouraging message for pile number 2, or any message that may help pile number 2 right now. Okay. It's going to be a little bit longer because there were some starseed rows. It starts here, and funny enough that this was the page that was trying to keep opening, even though I was not doing your reading. It was I've looked at it when I was finishing pile number 1, and here it is again. So because there are this little one and this big one, I'm going to read the little one too, and then the big one. So finding our ground. Many of the souls incarnate on Earth right now have been incarnating on Earth for some time, returning over and over again in an attempt to influence this very time we've woken up to. Some have been awakening from their slumber earlier than others, in preparation. Others have been abruptly ripped from their sleep. This time that was long ago predicted is actually here. Today, tomorrow, the day after. These are those days, and we are waking up more and more with each coming one. When you wake up, it can feel disorientating and difficult to find your ground. Yet the more grounded you remain during these changing times, the more helpful you'll be. Be dedicated to finding your ground, to calling all parts of you fully here. The calmer you feel, the calmer others will feel around you. The steadier you feel, the steadier others will feel around you. The safer you feel, the safer others will feel around you. At this time of great change, we must work harder than ever to find our ground. Then we have here starseed activation. More affirmations is, I fully commit to being here. I call all parts of my mind, my body and my soul to this moment. I show up each and every day to what grounds and calms me. Then we have starseed rose, the big one, the big passage for today. So starseed rose. I believe that in naming and claiming our soul gifts, discovering the rose, we came here to play role or roles, depending. We can have more than one. Here to play and understanding who we are from a soul perspective, we can feel a deeper sense of relief and purpose in the world. Thus, our quality of life and joy is increased. We are multifaceted beings who have been crafting our soul gifts and who we are for lifetimes. Each of us has a completely unique array of gifts, a diverse soul history, and our very own individual path. If we were able to see these qualities from that perspective, we'd never feel as if we are here to compete with those who walk alongside us. From the thousands of souls I've worked with over the years who resonate with having an individual and collective soul mission, I've come to see there are common roles into which starseeds fit and skills they have when it comes to their collective mission. Discovering our role and our soul gifts is so liberating. In my experience, there is nothing more frustrating than feeling called to serve but not being sure how best to do it. We can have many different skills, but we're not here to do it all. We are each completely unique, and the best way to fulfill our purpose in the world is to express that in our lives. This doesn't necessarily mean we need to express our roles or gifts in the traditional sense as a career. We can express them in non-traditional ways too. Because this world of polarity, and it's through the extremes that we grow the most, each starseed role has both a positive, a negative, and a negative. The positive being the gift and the negative being a potential challenge. It's also important to acknowledge that we live in a world of free will and thus have a choice to use our gifts for the highest intention for all and the planet, or for our personal gain alone. Below is a list of the roles that I found many starseeds have. I share this not to limit your treasure trove of gifts, but as a process to help you claim them and find clarity and focus in your life. You'll find information about the soul gift and potential challenges that some starseeds may experience. Because we are multifaceted beings with many gifts to share, we may find we're called to express ourselves in more than one way at different times. Let me get more water. So, The role, activator, the gift. The activator ignites change in the world. They spark shifts in their relationships, community, and the world. The activator can help others be inspired to take grounded action. Their presence shifts things. The challenge. Activators are very powerful, so powerful that sometimes their approach is a little harsh for those who are more sensitive or slower to see the big picture. Activators are great at getting the energy for something going, but they may need support in carrying things out. The role, alchemist, the gift. The alchemist turns all that's stuck, stagnant and heavy into gold. They're not afraid to go to the depths. They're here to create huge shifts in the world, and their presence alone can do this. They're the deep-sea divers of the world, devoting their lives to polishing the crystal and finding the pearl in the darkness. The alchemists can work through alchemizing their own sufferings into gold. They can then also go on to guide others to do the same through their work and whatever skill they choose to devote their life to. Because they've gone to the depths, walked through the fire, and returned to tell the story, they have a capacity to hold people in deep compassion and guide them to do the same. The challenge, not everyone wants to look into the shadows, and as a result, the alchemist's presence and gift may scare others. They may need to remember to ease others into the unfathomable depths, and to know that not everyone is willing to do the work that they know they can support them in. Because the alchemist must first journey to the depths and walk through the fire, they likely go through a very difficult period in their life in order to do that. This is like a death and rebirth in order to return with the gold of their gift. The role, the artist. The gift. The artist dreams a new world into being through their creations and the sharing of their unique vision. Their tools may differ from writing to painting, from gardening to cooking, and from decorating to singing. But the artist brings harmony to the world by bringing things together to create beauty and inspiring others to feel and think differently. The challenge. The artist's challenge is to trust in their gift so they can realize it. Gathering the confidence needed to focus on their craft is difficult for some artists, especially if the expression of their gift isn't traditional. The artist must focus on their craft in order to master it, and the creative process is often a solo gig. So they can be lonely while thriving in their creative caves. For this reason, developing a community of others who can support them along their journey, as well as midwives to help support their work in the world, can be important. Then we have the role birther. The birther is here to usher in new worlds and ways of doing things. Birthers shift things through channeling new creations, information, systems, or other things that will influence the way the world works. The challenge for birthers is that often what they're here to birth is so huge it can be overwhelming. They need to learn to call in support and then allow themselves to be supported in order to birth the new into the world and also birth a new world. Birth requires labor and contraction as well as expansion, and so remembering this can help when going through times of contraction. The role, challenger. The gift. The challenger sees things differently. They're here to dismantle systems and open people's mind, to ignite and shift things. They may find that they fight for the underdog or a cause that's been overlooked and underserved. Challengers are here to inspire action and lasting change. They hold the vision for a new world. The challenge. Challengers may find it frustrating when the rest of the world can't see what they see, and worse, that they do see it but aren't willing to do what it takes to bring up change. They may find it difficult to remain open-minded or patient around those who are closed-minded and unconscious. When their cause is so urgent. It can be difficult for the challenger to remember that everyone has their own unique role to play. The role grid worker. The gift. The grid worker is called to particular parts of the planet to be a guardian for the crystalline grid of the earth. They act as energy workers for the planet and sometimes are conduits for galactic activity too, working with the crystalline grid of the earth and sending information back and forth like a transmitter. Grid workers can be born in a particular town or city, or they can be called there to hold a particular frequency on the planet. I've met grid workers who were taxi drivers and had never left their particular town. I've met others who are very consciously called and actively do energetic work with the crystalline grid and power points around the world. The challenge. The grid worker works energetically, and so when the energies are more intense, they may find that they become energetically influenced. Particular places on Earth can be energetically active, and therefore grid workers need a way of letting the energy move through them and take time to clear themselves, so they're not mistakenly carrying anything that isn't theirs. The role healer, the gift. Healers see the wholeness in people, things, and situations. It's through holding the vision of wholeness that the other is able to see that too. People enjoy being around balanced healers because they generally feel seen and heard by them, truly witnessed. Healers have huge hearts and a great capacity for compassion and understanding. They often find that people feel safe around them and may find that they share their secrets and truths with them more than with others. The challenge. Because healers see the wholeness in all things, they may find that they fall in love with potential rather than reality. This can express itself in relationships where they fall in love with the potential of a person or a situation rather than fulfilled reality. Healers often need to work on boundaries, to be clear on whom and how to devote their time, and to recognize that healing cannot happen without the other person. That is to say, it's not them doing the healing, but rather it's holding the other in wholeness and then the other choosing to step into that. The role midwife. The gift. Midwives are the support team. They're there to help birthers, artists, challengers, alchemists, visionaries, and activators to create lasting change in the world. Their constant support, holding, and grounded action make it possible for new worlds to be dreamed into being and lasting change to happen. They're all about grounded action and energetic support, even though they may not realize this is what they're doing. Midwives are much more comfortable in the support role than leading the way. The challenge, because midwives are supporters, it's important that they don't lose themselves or their sense of self by over-serving. In order to create lasting change and be able to do this work in a sustainable way, midwives need to find a way to replenish their own well. The role space holder, the gift. The space holder is here to be a holding force in the world. Their presence alone changes things energetically. They're the ones whose presence encourages and supports others as they find their way through difficult times. The space holders tend to come into people's life when they need it the most to process and step into the next stage of their soul mission. The challenge. Space holders may find it hard to describe what they do, as a lot of their work is done without their realizing it. It's also important that space holders receive support as well as giving it to others. Staying in touch with their bodies and their feelings is something that's important for space holders in order to ensure they're not continuing to carry things in their body energetically. The role visionary, the gift. These are big picture thinkers, visionaries who can see patterns and the shifts needed to usher in a new world. Visionaries are the ones who are here to dream a new world into being. They'll see the way things could be and can sometimes feel as if they were born before their time, because in a way they're here to create the future through their clear vision. They show people what's possible. The challenge: because of their ability to see things before they exist, it can be challenging for visionaries to trust their visions, as by their very nature, they won't always be welcomed by the masses. This requires faith, so having people who support and encourage their visions is necessary. Visionaries see things clearly, and to them it can be frustrating when others cannot. Soul inquiry is a question for you to meditate upon or make a journal entry. Which of the above do you resonate with the most? Which role was it? So, pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that this could help you a little bit. I am here cheering you on, wishing you all the best. You can do this. Thank you for staying with me, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Pile number 3, you chose the clear cards. This is going to be your reading with encouraging messages. So let's get started. So since I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro or not, so I'm going to say it again. This is my lyrics oracle deck. Music it has with encouraging messages, sometimes also a little bit provocative messages that makes you think a little bit for your own good. This is a type of divination that is called rhapsodomancy. I hope I pronounced it correctly, but yeah, it has even a name. I didn't know that, but my friend told me about this, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that I was doing this type of divination, but hey, I take it. Then we will also have oracle cards, like the affirmation deck that I'm going to use. And we have Libramancy. I'm going to do book divination. So, yeah, different types of divination today. So, let's go. Get some encouraging messages. Please, Spirit guides, what encouraging messages are there for pile number 3? Please, Spirit guides, what encouraging messages are there for pile number 3? What does pile number 3 need to hear? What encouraging messages are there for pile number 3? What messages would be good for pile number 3 to hear right now? What encouraging messages are there for pile number 3? Encouraging messages for pile number 3 that they need to hear right now. What encouraging messages are there for pile number 3? Any messages that they might need to hear? Anything that could help them? Yes, purposely took a lot because if not, the video would be a bit too short. So, at the back of the deck, we have Dynamite by BTS. I'm diamond, you know I glow up. So, pile number 3, know that you are a diamond and you glow up. You are a star. So, let your light shine. Oops, not. So, let's go. Then we have So Far Away, August D. Feet Suran. I hope I pronounced this correctly. This is basically Suga from BTS, but with his other alias, August D. Dream, you will fully bloom after all the hardships. Dream, Though your beginnings may be humble, may the end be prosperous. Yes, please pile number 3, dream. You will fully bloom after all the hardships. After all that you've went through, you will have your success. Dream. Continue to dream, even though your beginnings may be humble. The end is going to be prosperous. So keep on dreaming, keep on fighting for your dream, and continue walking your path. Then you have Good Day by BTS. As you share happiness, it multiplies. But if you share sadness, also it multiplies too. So always love and rest on my shoulder. This is all about that if you are happy and you share some happy things with other people, your energy and vibration rises, and so you are able to attract more of the good stuff, or you will see more of the good stuff that is in your life. So it doesn't have to be anything big that you are going to share. It could be, hey, I bought myself this cool new shoes. And this is your happiness because it makes you happy that you have this cool new comfy shoes. So share it with someone else, how cool this is. Or share how you have watched this movie that you found really beautiful or comforting. So share about I'm trying to speak German while you're speaking English. So share your favorite movie with someone and talk about it. Gush over it. Gush about the things that you really love and are passionate about. Because you are talking from a place of happiness, so that it can multiply and so you can attract more. And even reprogram your mind if this is possible, because sometimes, always, sadness will happen as well. Hardships will come up again. But maybe you are now not going to be as pessimistic as you were in the past, and maybe you are going to see also the beauty that those challenging times may have. You may even laugh about it if it is something silly. But also, even when you're going through, you can help yourself with, okay, I'm going through this because there is something good waiting for me afterwards. This is happening to me because this is going to make me stronger for the future. So maybe you are going then to see the good side even in those bad times. Then we also have Firework by Katy Perry. Even brighter than the moon, it's always been inside of you, and now it's time to let it through. Yeah, the light that you have inside of you, it's time for you to let it shine. And now I'm hearing, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So let your little light on. Because it's brighter than the moon here by Firework, it's probably a big light. So let that light shine. Then we have So What by BTS. Somebody call me right one, somebody call me wrong. I'm not gonna care about it. Why don't you not do so as well? So what? Let go. And the light vanished, but don't worry. Oops. It's hot. Whew. The light is still going to shine because I have one more. So, no one's going to bring our fire and our light down. We can shine it again, yay. So. Okay, so what? This here, I take it as somebody call me right, somebody call me wrong. There's always someone that is going to criticize you or say, well, that's right, that's wrong. And this song is all about that you should not care what others say about you, because they are also not caring what others say about them. So what? Let go. Let go of the need to please everyone, of the need to have everyone's approval. You don't need anyone's approval. You need your own approval. And it's okay when somebody doesn't get what you are saying. They don't have to. Someone else will. So let go. Then we have Club of Optimistic People by 77 Bombay Street. Every step you take will surely bring closer. Forget the small mistakes. We're on a roller coaster. And when you're down, you'll rise with sunshine in your eyes. Yes. So every step that you take towards your dream or whatever you want to do will bring you closer to that. So forget about the small silly mistakes. Don't worry about them too much. Don't mull over those mistakes. Learn from them and do different the next time. And life is a roller coaster, so you will have your ups and downs. But know that when you're down, you will rise, and the sunshine in your eyes will be there again. The joy that life is, you will feel them again. It's the same way of the saying is from after the rain, the sun will shine again. The same here. After you've been down, you will come up again. Then we have I'm Fine by BTS. Even if my wings are torn, even if someday I'm not me anymore, it's alright. Only I am my own salvation. I won't ever die in this walk. How you doing? I'm fine. My sky's clear. All pain. Say goodbye. Goodbye. So, even when your wings are torn, even if someday things are not working out, you can help yourself out of that. You won't die from this walk. You won't die from this life unless you do something stupid or get into an accident, then maybe. But that's not what we're talking about. I mean that those challenges, those hardships, they are not going to make you die. It's not the end of the world. So look up in the sky. The sky is clear. You can still fly. You can fly. And see, the angel here, the angel is holding a little star. And the star, shines brightly in the darkness. So you are shining brightly and you can fly as high as you want and as high as you can. Then we also have Idol by BTS. They point fingers at me, but I don't care at all. Whatever the reason for your criticism is, I know what I am. I know what I want. I never gonna change. I never gonna trade. So this is particularly in BTS journey, because there were two from BTS rappers. They were in the past they were underground rappers, but they then joined BTS as a group as Idol, and a lot of those. And we hear the car honking, so it's important that I'm saying this. And a lot of the people from those times, they made fun of them because they were putting up makeup and dancing instead of being a rapper. So in this song, they are like giving back to those haters. And saying, hey, they pointed fingers at me, but I don't care at all. Whatever the reason for your criticism is, I know what I am. I know what I want. I'm never going to change. I'm never going to trade. So basically they are saying here, whatever your criticism is, I don't care. I know who I am. I know what I want. They're not going to change what they are doing. They are not going to trade being an idol for for something else. And BTS, they have achieved a lot, but they went through some hardships to get where they are now. They didn't have it easy because they started at a company that was on the brink of bankruptcy. They started with music that was more hip hop. They had to starve themselves so that they didn't gain any weight and could attract more people. They had a small fan base. They gave free concerts in the United States, but they had no one to promote, so the members of BTS were on the streets giving out flyers and telling, hey, I have a concert, it's free. And most of them did not speak English, so it was hard for them to talk to others. And there are a lot of BTS members that are introverts, so imagine how difficult it is to speak in a language that you're not familiar with, telling them to come to your free concert at a place they don't know. When talking, if by being an introvert and talking to strangers, it was difficult, but now they kept on going. They went through all those hardships. It made them stronger. They continued, they changed, they made different types of music, and now look where they are. They are the most famous K-pop group in history. But they went through a lot. So then we have Try by Colby Kaylat. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but here says, wait a second, why should you care what they think of you when you're all alone by yourself? This is a song about that she is like singing to another person. They don't have to try so hard to change themselves so that others like them. So here in this part is, wait a second, why should you care what others think of you when you're all alone by yourself? Please don't care what others say. There will always be something that they are going to think or not get. But let them do what they need to do. Sometimes we will not even know what they're thinking because we don't read minds. So why should you care what they think of you? Keep on doing your stuff. Keep on living your life the way that you want, and let the others be bygones. Then we have Two Fucks by Adam Lambert. And that is a funny part. I only trust my tarot cards. Pink flamingo in my yard. People think that I'm from Mars. Whatever. Yeah, let them think whatever they want. Just be yourself. Be your beautiful, shining self. Then we have Brave by Sarah Bareilles. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. But this says here, everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, fallen for the fear and done some disappearing. Bow down to the mighty, but don't run. Stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. This song is all about sharing your truth. Apparently, as I've read some comments on YouTube about while listening to this song, appears that Sarah wrote this song for a friend of hers that didn't come out of the closet and didn't tell her parents that they were that they had a different sexuality. So Sarah wrote this song as an encouragement for them to be brave and speak up their truth, to not hold their tongue, and to free themselves from the weight that they were carrying. So this song is all about being brave and sharing your truth, sharing the words that you always wanted to say. Then we have So What by BTS. 90% of your worries are imaginary swamp that you created. Just go instead of worrying. Don't get scared. Cheer up. Shout it out. So what? Yeah, most of the worries that we imagine are just our brains being bad. Not bad per se, but just going down a rabbit hole that does not exist. Most of the time, those worries that we have will never come true. So stop worrying about everything and start going, start walking. Because nothing's going to change if you stay. And I know that. I should take my own advice. and start walking too. So don't get scared. Cheer up, shout it out. You can do it. Then we also have Try Everything by the movie Zootopia, sung by Shakira. I won't give up, no I won't give in, till I reach the end and then I'll start again. No one won't leave, I want to try everything, I want to try even though I could fail. Yeah, try everything, don't give up. Go till you reach the end. And if it has not worked till you walk to the end, then start again. Try something new. Don't leave. Try everything, even if you can fail. Failure is not the end. You can start again. You can learn from those failures. Be stronger and do it differently, and then maybe succeed. Like, remember, I'm seeing the quote on my vision board by Winston S. Churchill. It says there, success is not final, failure is not fatal, or fatal, I don't know how to pronounce it. It is the courage to continue that counts. So, pie number 3. It's the courage to continue that is counting. So, keep on going, even if you fail. Success will come someday. Then you also have Make It Shine, sung by Victoria Justice from the series Victorious. Because you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. I take this as, if you imagine how you want your life to be, and you take the steps to make that life that you have imagined, tomorrow everyone is going to be fascinated by where you are and how you came there, because they did not expect this, maybe. So you may be someone else's inspiration to keep on walking as well. So who knows? So know that your imagination is something that you also can make a reality. And then you see that tomorrow you are going to be everybody's fascination. And then we also have Try Everything, Zootopia again. Look how far you've come. You fill your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Yeah, sometimes take a break while you are going through it. See how far you have come. You were not at the same place as yesterday, a month ago, 3 months ago, half a year ago, 1 year ago, 5 years ago. Take a deep breath. Congratulate yourself for where you are right now. Look at how far you have walked this path. You can continue after you've taken your break. Then we also have Life Goes On by BTS. Stopped for now, but don't hide in the shadow. Once again, daylight will glow. Yeah, sometimes things are going slower. Sometimes they stop. But know that you don't hide in the shadow. There will be a day again that things are going to pick up pace where daylight will glow. That's how life goes. It's like the change from summer to winter. In winter, the light in the part that I live in the northern hemisphere in Switzerland, it's the sun is going down at 4 p.m. 5 p.m. And it gets dark really fast. But when summer comes out, then the sun is shining till 8 p.m. 9 p.m. and the day is longer. And so it's like life. There will be darkness that will be longer, but then there will also be the light that is going to stay longer as well. You need both, and they change. So like the ups and downs that we have in life, so is that also going to be. Last but not least, we have Firework by Katy Perry. After a hurricane comes a rainbow, maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Yeah. After the rain, the sun shines again. After the hurricane, there is going to be a rainbow. Who knows? And the reason maybe that some doors haven't worked out or are closed is because so that you can open that one door that leads to the perfect road, to where you need to be, to what you need to do. Okay? So don't get discouraged if something has not worked out. Maybe it was meant to not work out so that you can find the one thing that will work out. So now let's go to the affirmations that can help you when you are going through some hard stuff or reprogram your mind. This is the My Daily Affirmation Circle, guaranteed to make you feel good, by Vanessa Semina, the same person that made the Gentle Heart Tarot and the Dark Heart Tarot that I use on my channel. Maybe you've seen my deck collection and you saw both of the decks there. This is the affirmation deck that she made. And I was like, oh, cool, maybe I can use this for myself and then also for my channel. So it would be nice to have and see some different types of affirmations. And I have used it for myself now, and I quite like it. And so now is the time for it to appear on my channel as well. So let's see. Please, Spirit guides, which affirmation would be the most helpful for pile number 3? Which affirmation can help pile number 3? Oops. Okay, we have a lot. We have them. We got a bunch. You also have the most songs and affirmations now. Pile number 3. So, at the back of the deck, the affirmation is, I respect myself and my boundaries. Let me get a sip of water. And let's go. We have, I listen to my sacred intuition. I see the good in every situation. I put my mental health first. I believe that my life is limitless. I honor my authenticity. I am open to new friendships. I think highly of myself. I forgive myself for my mistakes. I speak highly of myself. I am a powerful manifester. I believe in my dreams and aspirations. I will not stop until I win. I am proud of who I am. I am never alone. I take action and make things happen. I can do anything I set my mind to. I fully believe in the person I am becoming. I practice gratitude each day. I believe in my abilities and talents. I can make a difference in the world. I permit myself to express how I feel. I celebrate every step in the right direction. I deserve the absolute best. Last but not least, I trust my instincts. So if you want, you can take a screenshot. Yeah, you can see all the affirmations. You can take a screenshot of the affirmations so that you can read them for yourself, that you have them bunched up for when you need it. So now to our last message. I'm going to use the letters to a starseed, messages and activations for remembering who you are and why you came here by Rebecca Campbell. Let's see any encouraging messages or any messages that need to come through that may help you on your journey. Pie number 3 is the intention I set to this book. So please, Spirit Guides, a last message for pie number 3, an encouraging message or any message that they might need to hear that can help them when they find this video. This is a bit longer one, but here we are. It is on page 79. Star family and soul clusters. Rebecca Campbell says, I've been shown in my work that prior to existing as an individual soul, many and perhaps all souls have existed in what I call a soul cluster. At some stage, we each broke away to experience ourselves individually, and those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Perhaps if we trace it back far enough, we were all part of the same star cluster, or souls originating from the same pulse of life. From a soul perspective, members of your star family are cut from the same cosmic cloth as you. Upon meeting them, you'll likely feel a connection deep in the center of your very being. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. You know that someone's part of your star family when you feel as if you're looking in the mirror, because in a way you are. I'm not referring to any similarities in this life. What I'm referring to is a soul frequency or quality that can be felt when you look into their eyes and they feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Meeting a star family member is activating. Something is stirred within you that can't go back to sleep. Seeds of remembering are nourished by their presence and begin to grow and breathe through the protective shell. Members of your star family will share a similar collective mission to your own. For example, to see a particular frequency or quality on Earth. This doesn't mean that your role will be the same, although it could be similar. However, what's more likely is that your presence on Earth will work with theirs to weave a particular frequency here. You work together even if this isn't a conscious thing. For this reason, they're absolutely not in competition with you. Any advances in growth by one star family member can be felt by all. If one is here to share their voice and gathers the courage to share their unique note, it can be felt in the soul of all star family members. Some members of your soul family may also be from your star family. It's common for star family members to incarnate at similar times to work with anchoring similar energies onto the planet. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. I've been shown that on Earth, star family members incarnate in very specific places around the planet to form a sort of constellation of energy in order to see what they came here to see. It's not uncommon for star family members to long to be in closer physical proximity to each other. However, a cosmic web is being created through the physical weavings of where they are planted around the world. Often this coincides with the Earth's crystalline grid, with each star family member seeding the particular codes into the Earth that they have been called to. Connecting with your star family members is possible energetically, even if you've not met them. Or perhaps you're blessed to have already crossed paths with them and are connected with them through modern technology. Being with your star family is deeply comforting and helps you to remember who you truly are. In my experience, the best way to call in your star family members in particular is by embracing who you are at the soul level without waver and courageously letting the world see the real you. When you show the world who you are, your people, those who are cut from the same cosmic cloth as you, can feel it and see it and recognize you blazing from afar. Spending time with your star family members feels like nectar. It feels like drinking in and being reminded of who you are. Members of your star family share similar soul essence to you. Some star family members you'll meet physically and others you'll not. However, at some level you feel the presence and find a comfort in them being here. Sometimes you'll recognize members of your star family even though you've never met them. They could be famous actors, artists, or people in the public eye that you recognize and who hold a similar frequency to you. When a star family member dies, you'll likely feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them or whatever you even knew them at all. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs, allowing the qualities that they held on the planet to be received by those star family members who remain here. I see this as a sort of passing on of the lineage. Perhaps you felt this when a member of your star family takes their last breath. I've experienced this with star family members who were part of my intimate life, a star family member with whom I was linked professionally, and a star family member who passed who I never met, but whose work inspired me deeply. How to recognize a star family member. Here are some ways you can know someone is part of your star family. You share with that person a similar energetic quality. That person feels like home in a non-codependent way. You may share a similar joint mission. You feel as if you know and remember them from the moment you met or encountered them. They feel instantly familiar, comfortable, and not in competition with you. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. They make you feel understood. It's as if they see you. They're able to help you gain a broader perspective on your life. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. You both feel nourished by your connection in a way that you don't usually. It feels as though you're on the same team, as if life is weaving you together in some unknown way, even if you're not in a close physical proximity. That person's growth can be felt by you, and your growth can be felt by them. From a very young age, I knew that I was called to do the work I do now, but I spent a lot of my life in a spiritual closet and in hiding because of a deep fear of sharing my voice. It wasn't until I saw a photo of two star family members together, who I'd not yet met, that I knew it was time for me to finally actively answer the call of my soul. Their presence sparked a remembering in me that I could no longer ignore. I was connected to those two people when I signed my first book contract. Within months, several other star family members came in because I'd made myself visible and seen. It was a wonderful gift for gathering the courage to do something that had scared me so much. Do you long to call your star family and support team? People who get you at a soul level, people who are the same kind of weird as you, people who are your chosen family. Perhaps they're looking for you too. Star family activation. Here we have some affirmations to call in your star family. So, I call forth my star family, those who are here to see the same frequency as my own. I call forth my star family, those to whom I'm connected at the deepest level. I call forth my star family, those who are from the same sacred places as me. I call forth my star family, those who share my collective mission. I call forth my star family, those who recognize me in an instant. I call forth my star family. Here, if you want to screenshot this part so that you can read it out loud. And while I was reading it, it remembered me. For example, I'm not sure if I have met any of my star family members or my soul family, as I call them, in the physical. But I do know that I've met 3 of them non-physical in my dreams. One of them being with me since I was a child, and me not knowing that they were there. I've shared this story in my video about, you find it I think in the playlist Spiritual Team, where I talk about my guides, because they are part of my soul family. So they are part of my star family, but I have not met them in the physical. So one of them is Lily, the first guide, and the guide that has been with me since I was a child without me knowing. And then there were 2, a couple that when I saw them in my dream, I knew immediately that they were my parents. And I went them and I hugged both of them, being really happy to see them, that they were with me. And because we have multiple incarnations, so our names always changes. So I asked them how I should call them now, what they would like me to call them now, because I didn't know if they were incarnated yet or not. Oh shit. So I asked for a name so that I can call upon them easier, because we are humans and we call each other by our names. In the spirit world, there is no need for names, because you just feel the energy and know who is what energy. So the female, the woman that was there, that was my mother, she said to me that I could call her Sabrina. Unfortunately, I woke up after that, so I was not able to catch on the name of my father, let's say, the man that was standing with Sabrina. So, but I know that they are here with me, and I made it clearly to them and said, hey, if you are around me and want to show this to me, give me that specific sign. So Lily has her sign to show me when she's near me, and Sabrina has a sign to show me when she's near me. And I've met one of my spirit animal, a snake. His name is Steve. And I've said, hey Steve, show me this when you are around me. And I just have to trust when they are around me, that they will show me that specific sign, and I will know, okay, I'm not alone, they are here with me. So even if I have not met any of my soul family in the physical, my star family in the physical, I know that they are here with me non-physical. And maybe one day I will meet one of them in the physical, or if not in the physical, maybe we will meet and use modern technology to communicate to each other, because we have to be in different places of the earth to do our mission. Who knows? And the same goes for you, pile number 3. Who knows who you are going to meet and have contact with. We are so many people here on earth that we will never know everything for sure. So, pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you. I hope that it could help you a little bit. I'm cheering you on, wishing you all the best. Thank you for staying with me here, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!